ます。ね、おはようございます。なんて言うんでしょうね。今思っていることは、トイレに行きたい。行けばいいじゃんって話でしょ。いや、でも行けばいいじゃんって話なんですけど、普通に、もう配信の時間になっちゃったから、配信開始の時間になっちゃったから、トイレ行くのもなんと思って。でも行ってこようか。行ってこようね。行ってこよう。行ってきます。今こそ行ってこないとね。まだ人が来る前ね。行ってきます。よいしょ。よいしょ。I'm back. And hi, Ines, こんばんは。Thank you for coming to see every day. Thank you so much. ね。聞こえてるあ、マイク入ってね。オッケー。これでもデスクトップの音楽入ってないよね。For a minute. これまあ、例えば、高専度入らんのかな。ないよね。元気 I'm fine. Really fine. あれそういうもんだっけ？ Can you see my desktop music? I mean, can you see the game sound? あれHi, Shilovina-san. Thank you for coming to see my channel. Yeah, this game is Black Desert. And can you see desktop music? I mean, game music. あれ動いてないような気がするんだけど、最近。聞こえる？ああ、はあはあ、じゃあいいのか。OK. If you can, ね。Listen to game music. It's OK. ね。なんか、Volume is very low. OK. じゃあもうちょっと上げるか。何が違うの？ Because, how about this? Because my streaming software,何？ OBS doesn't recognize with the desktop sounds. So, I'm not sure you can listen to game music. And anyway, シュラミナさん you know Black Desert. I got surprised because なんかこう I think Black Desert is なんかこう not the famous game, I think. I used to play it years ago. I see. ね。ね。I've played this game for いくつだっけ for 6 years かな for 6 years I played this game for 6 years ね。memories ね。 I have a lot of memories ね。なんだろう、I launched a guild and I could see a lot of people, and now I have a lot of friends through this game. So, なんていうんだ、friend is the most reason I play this game. ね。This should love Ina-san, nice. Except that after a while, cause none of my friends played it, and I couldn't get there. Couldn't get a good guild, ne? I see. Yeah, it's natural, ne? It's natural. Among who I saw in this game said to me before that the most important thing to play online game is having a friend or not. So if you don't have any friends through online game, you will be stop it. He said to me, and I agree with him. Yes, I think so. Grinding with a friend, ne? Yeah, this game has a lot of content, and a lot of content. I lost house なんだけど。いた。ね、true, you have to find friends. ね、友達っていいよね。recently, なんだろう。recently, I think that the friend is very good in our life. Recently, I think なんていうんだろう。So yesterday, I went to karaoke with my friend, and it was so fun. It was so fun, and plus, I could learn important things from her. And ね、なんていうかこう、そうなんていうのこう、なんていうんだろうな。I learned from her that being a good boy or being a good girl or being a good man or being a good woman is not always good. I learned from her. Sometimes なんていうかこう。Sometimes, we need to do very important thing for us, even though we are criticized by society. ね I learned from her. That is the most thing I'm not good at. I'm always looking at others and caring about others, and I don't care about myself. It's my life. It's my life. But I learned from her that sometimes people need to do what they want to do, even though criticized by other people. I learned. It's very important thing, I think. Should I read that song? I find friends in World of Warcraft about 18 years ago. We are still... すごいね. Friends for 18 years ago. Really? We are still talking almost every day. Great, great. Until now, and share our life. ね、そうなるよね。So, first of all, a friend, we found her in game. We are talking about game, of course. But なんていうの? But but keeping our relationship for a long time, we gradually talk about our experiences. That right? So, first of all, and the opportunity to see each other was a game, online game. But having a conversation and having a fun with their online game, gradually we become to talk about our life experiences, and I think it's good. It's one of our way to be a friend, I think. Good. I think. And Ines, どうだったの? I enjoyed karaoke, and and she and I have same life experience, so we can understand the situation for each other, and and I could learn from very important thing from her. So yeah, it's good. So yesterday was good. で調べなさい。It's not bad, but you should put そうなそう。I finally found very important thing. I should put myself first. Yes, this is the most thing I'm not good at. But I should get that sense, or I should get that way of thinking. I should put myself first. This is very important. ほんとね、なんかこう、I lost many important things because I couldn't do this way of thinking. Put myself first ね。And only if you're healthy and content yourself, then you can help the... I see. そうだね、そう。I have been a man who always なんかこう who are always helping others and content with others with killing myself. So I gave many things to other people, and I lost myself. ね。I lost a lot of myself. I didn't care about my loss. ね。But that was a problem ね。I gave all. Literally meaning I gave all of myself. And I had a big loss in my life. through the way of that thinking, or ね。ほんと。And they should love it, Nathan. Also, you're too good to... そう、それ。That's me. Also, if you are too good, too good to other people. And bad people ね。そう。Bad people will abuse if you don't do ね。そう、もう、I perfectly agree with you, should love it, Nathan. もう、that's me. ほんとね。そう、まさにそれが私だった。That's me. ねえ、I think I'm too good to other people. So, it is natural that there are good people and bad people in the world. It's natural. So, not every people are good. ね。So because of it, I had a big loss in my life ね。Health, money, job ね。job は言い過ぎか。But ね、I had a big loss ね。in my life. But I learned finally. でね、Ines is true ね。そう。Naoki, you're too good to other people. I think so. That is my weak point ね。That is my weak point. そう。ちょっとね、そう、I should change my mind. そう、I learned. The age of 33 years old, I learned なんかこう、thing which everyone knows it already, but I didn't notice before. なんでか、not every people are nice, good, and there are many people who are not logical and rational, and there are not many people who are fair ね。Every people are not not a good man or good woman. I mean good boy and good girl. So何 if なんかこう if the person who have been grown up as a good boy and a good girl, I think it's a problem. I think through my experience, being a good boy and being a good girl leads to obey many things, obey to many people who are not so good. so if you are living in Western country, you already learned to say no to others, because I know that the Western culture is for individual culture. So なんだっけ、こう individuals is ね cherished by society, but in Japan, which is not ね、そこは直さないといけない。So Japan should improve that point ね。I know that Japan has many good points. I know. But Japan should improve ね、that way of thinking ね。Not just focusing on group society, but focusing on ね individuals ね very important ね。そうなんよ、シライムさんね。That's like that. And that ね、that's the problem. そうね。So I think my good point is being kind. my good point is being so kind, and my bad point is also being so kind. Good point and bad point. These are equal ね to me. ね、そう本当にそう思うの。I truly think that ねI had many loss because I have been so nice. I had a lot of loss in my life. もう本当ね。本当そうね。And this should allow enough. So both way of thinking can be good or bad だろうね。まあそうよね。まあね。そう。I know. まあね、グループもインディビジュアルもね。グループ、インディビジュアル。ね。There are ね、good points and bad points for each ね。And recently I read the book. なんだっけ、なんていうやつだっけ。I forgot the title of that book. Recently I read the book, and that book said, なんかsaid about the nurse. That book mentioned about a nurse who is working at the Australia hospital and record the words by patient who are going to be dead soon. And according to the nurse record, most people are going to be dead with this word. I should have done what I wanted to do. I should not have obeyed by others. I should have done what I wanted to do. So most patient regretted themselves that they are obeyed by other people, and they quitted or stopped it to do what they want to do. They gave up what they wanted to do, and they regretted when they are going to be dead. So ね、this is very なんかこう interesting. This is very interesting. So I learned from that book, from that nurse record, I should do what I want to do from now, because I must regret on myself if I obeyed by other people ね。Yes, I mean, Shiraya-san, yes. I mean, people's deathbed stories. Yes, right. ね。And Shiraya-san, yeah, most people regret that they didn't do what they really wanted to do. ね。Yes. Australian nurse recorded the words of patient ね。And obeying other people their own dreams とかね。そうそう、yes, their own dreams and ね、goals. Not connecting with people they love, etc. So, that's right. That's true ね、ほんと。そうだからほんとそうだなと思った。あと when people become the age of 70 or 80 or 90, they always say ね、life is short ね。And I think so too. Life is short. But I am 33 years old, so I don't perfectly understand the length of lifetime. ね。Life is short. I don't totally perfectly understand that. But people in 70, 80, 90 years old understand that life is very short. It makes sense because I'm 33 years old, but I think I feel like when I am 12 years old boy, I feel like it was 5 minutes before. I feel like it was 5 minutes before. Of course, it is true that when I was 12 years old boy in elementary school, it's 11 years ago. This is true, but for me, I feel like when I was 12 years old boy, like 5 minutes before. So time is passing soon. So I think life is short. ね。 I also know that I have a dog, Jack, and his lifetime is 10 to 70 かな ?10 to 70 years old. Very short. Especially compared to me. Dog lifetime is very short ね。I understand it. So I want him to eat many delicious food in his life. And I want him to see many people and many dogs and many other animals ね。Because ね、I think his life is precious than human being because his lifetime is short. Because his lifetime is short. The value 1 minute for him is なんかこう is higher than human beings 1 minute. Because dog's lifetime is shorter than human beings. The value of 1 minute, or value of 1 second, value of 1 day is higher than human being ね。Precious. And she love innocent. I mean, you obviously go there earn money. But in your free time, I mean, you obviously go to go there earn money. But in your free time, you can choose which people you should surround. And get rid of bad. So you mean to earn money, we should go to workplace, and it is no evitable to see bad people in workplace because there are many people, good people, bad people, there are many people, so it is no evitable to see bad people in workplace, office place. So, but in private, I see. And there, and there, sure enough, I actually think, when you are young time, I actually think when you are young time is still slow, but when you get older time, goes by first. Cause it's always the same stuff. I know. And then, when you are young, you still experience new things a lot. So ね、I know. And plus recently, recently I think about it, and I thought like this: is there any way to feel time passing speed slow? When I was young, I felt every day was so fun, and I enjoyed every day. And ね、and you know, ね、the day passed slower than now, than becoming adult. But it is definitely true that when I was young, was more fun than now. Time passing slowly, and I really enjoyed every day. So I thought that, is there any way to feel like when I was teenagers? Is there any ways? And I was always looking for it, and I found the way to feel like that again. And I'm not sure this is perfectly proved by science, but this way of thinking changed the feeling of my daily life. And the way of feeling time slowly is なんていうの stop making effort and do not obey by other people. For me, these two way of thinking got an impact to me, and after introducing with this way of thinking, my time becomes slow. So I feel like I am back to teenagers. そうなんていうのかな。I don't know the evidence. But when I stopped making effort, and when I stopped to obey by other people, I can enjoy my lifetime, and the time speed become slow. The same to when I was teenagers. I feel like I can taste of the time. I can taste the time. なんかこううまく言えてるかな。I'm not for sure you can understand this meaning. I can have a flavor of time. なんかこう時間の味がする。時間をよく味わえる気がする。I mean, I really enjoyed every second. I really enjoy every second after introducing this way of thinking. And Shirawiさん The key is to do a lot of new things. そうそう、まあね、飽きちゃうかね。I know. Because human being gets bored でしょ ?gets bored of ね。Human being always grow tired, grow ね。grow かな grow tired of ね。grow tired of daily life でしょ Yeah, I know. Even if you are older. And then try to do something new every day. まあね、it feels fresh でしょ ?it feels fresh でしょ僕は、僕はニューヨーク、これね、なかなかね、そんないんよ、ね、田舎だとちょっと難しい。so, I'm living in rural area, so difficult to walk new road, because it is only road, only one road in front of me. でも、山を歩くことはできるよ。but, ね、but I can walk in the mountain か。いや、そうか。そういう意味では、I can find new way か。I can find a new road. If I walk in the mountain, I can find a new road か。そうか。そう。I should change my way of thinking か。try, でもいいね。try a new game is very good ね。I think so. try a new game ね。So for me, Apex Legends ね。もう、I can't be a good player on ね、Apex Legends. I'm still bad. My aiming. I can't aim the enemy ね。くっそ悔しいんだよね、あれがね。Talk to new, いいね。Talk to new people is also good, I think. ニューホビーか。ニューホビーか。なんか、outside activity is also good, I think かな。なんか、I need outside communication, I think. I need outside communication. 本当に。ハイキングか。ハイキング行こうかな。Go hiking in the mountains or woods. なるほどね。よく言うよね。森林浴って言うよね。Do you know bathing in the forest? Do you know bathing in the forest? 森林浴。So, when we go to the mountain, into the forest, we can feel refreshing time. I didn't mean, naked and take a bath in the forest. I didn't mean that. So, なんていうかこう。do you know 森林浴? Yes, that is what I want to say. 漢字ギャグだ。森林浴ね。森林浴でいいらしいね。I've never had the experience of 森林浴 but ね。But I've heard that 森林浴 is very good ね。これ I should defeat that enemy ね。To get rare item. Now rare item event. To get a rare item event is coming now. But ね。but I still can't get it. そう、なんかこう There are things for you, シュラビナさん、Ines, and any other audience who comes to see my channel, who comes to my channel. Thanks for you. I can ね、I can hunt enemies without bowling,ね、without bowling. So, ね、just hunting this enemy gets me bored because repeating the same thing ね。まあ、単純詐欺嫌いじゃないけどね。Yeah, thanks for a year. Yeah, I really appreciate you ね。Thanks for a year. I don't feel I'm bored ね。そう、しょうやさん yes よ。Yes, it's true. And I have a topic on today. Today's topic is you finally found a treasure book hidden in the world. And what do you get? This is today's topic. For me, I got the ring. I got the special ring, and that ring gives me a power to be invincible. So I got the treasure books. I got the invincible ring from treasure books, ね。Because I want to be invincible man, ね。ね、I'm always positive, or I am ね、super ultimate positive man in the world, but not invincible. So I should be invincible. So I got the ring, treasure box. No, not invisible. I mean invincible. Never giving. Invincible ring はいいけどね。Invisible ring is also okay ね。Sneaking into girls' onsen. And ね、I can enjoy. Yeah. でも誰でも考えるよね。I think everyone imagine to be invisible. 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 Yeah. Everyone think to be invisible. So what we are going to do if we get to be invisible. I think everyone everyone imagine that in their lifetime. And 調べなさい。Invisible ring with the term most people hand die on まあそうだろうね。結局 finally ね be like that でしょそれね at first people ね should be patient to use reluctant to use because they are rational and yeah I don't know have ね any opportunity to use this link. First, some people think like that. But finally, I want to use this link to enjoy onsen. Finally, they reached this conclusion. でしょ。絶対最終的にどっかそういう結論になるでしょ。I got ね、異物。I got 異物。よいしょ。Ines, I would love to get a plane ticket to go, ちょっと待って。to go to Japan in the,いいね。very, なんかこう、ささやかだね。なんかこう、ね、you are 何 ?you are modest. ね、謙虚。謙虚ってなんて言うの？謙虚。ちょっと待って、I gonna check. 謙虚って modest かな？ You are modest. 待って、謙虚。英語。モデスティか。ね、モデストね。You are modest ね。Of course, you can get ね、何？ You can get the power to govern the world ね。But you just want to get a ticket to go to Japan. Oh, very modest ね。Very kind ね。Even though you can get a power to ね。You can get anything, yo. You can get anything from that treasure books. ね、you can have the button to destroy the world. You can be a governor of the world. It's okay. But you got just an airplane together. シュラミナさんは何をゲットするの？ I want to askシュラミナさん。What do you want to get the treasure books? I mean, I don't ever want to be a governor, rich, or anything. Neither do I like fame. I just want to get a visa that allows to live. みんな everyone wants to ね come to Japan, come and live to Japan. Really? じゃあもっと日本を大切にじゃないけどなんていうのかな。日本っていい国なんだね。もっとポジティブに考えないといけないね。So I and Japanese people and I should be more positive ね。more positive about Japan. Because 何 recently ね many negative news on around there in Japan. I don't know why, but the Japanese people are always negative to themselves. ね。Oh, we're ね。Our salary has not been increased for 30 years old. For 30 years, our salary, or even our salary, is decreased compared to 1995. Or our economy is shrinking, and our population is decreasing. I often hear such news every day. But the thing from the world, I always talking about this this thing on my streaming. Things from the world, ね、Japan is still one of their country. Everybody want to come. ね、everybody respect with others. Everybody loves Japan. Still, ね。Even though Japanese people got to be ね、get to be negative to their country. But Shiramina-san is ね also modest ね You don't get any power 日本もビザって厳しいんかな Do you know to get a visa to live in Japan is difficult or not? I'm not sure, but my image of Japan is なんかね closed to foreign people ね I think. For example, refugee. Japan don't get ね refugee compared to other countries. Very closed. And Ines, so I would love to have magic door of ドラえもんどこでもドアでしょどこでもドアってやつでしょね、あれはねもう便利すぎるよSo I think Japan is a country to making a thing and explore the thing. For example, Japan is one ofねcountry which exports car. For example, Toyota is one of the biggest car company in the world. And and Japan is good at making car. And also Japan is a country of anime. So I recommend Japan to make Doraemon and 鉄腕アトム and Gundam ね and export to the world ね This way of thinking is very good to make Doraemon 鉄腕アトム and Gundam robot ね and export to the world ね Japan is good at do that ねでしょ Japan is good at do that でしょそう Japan ね if Japan introduce this ね policy it is very ね good they are good at making Gundam ねso, and the exporting thing is ね one of ね their 得意だったこと they are good at ね they are good at exporting ね Japanese economy has been developed to export ね car or some manufacturers some electronic thing for example ね Sony 東芝日立ね they don't need to change economic system exporting Doraemon, Gundam, 鉄腕アトム something it makes sense ダメかなIs it good? Not? And then sure I just want to get a reader that allowed ここ読んだか and Ines so I can go Japan as many times as まあねI see ねで待って間違えた迷子になっちゃったどっちだっけあれこっちか And she learns that every place has its own まあねそう思うよそう思う I think so なんよ本当にね I learned a lot of news ね I saw a lot of news on my smartphone and ね recently ね I often read news about the problem of Japan but ね I read another news ね mentioning about other countries and it got more problem ね compared to Japan about the same stuff so every country has a problem and ねそうね Japan is still good sometimes and there is no paradise そうね the world is not perfect because 何 human being in itself is not perfect ね so I am not perfect and I think you are not perfect ね everybody is not perfect ね everybody has good points and bad points so it's natural that the society cannot be perfect and if so it is also not natural that the country the world cannot be perfect ね its world its country its society ね its human being ね I think ね so not being perfect is lovely point we should love our imperfection ね I think ね we should love not being perfect of ourselves ね and this should love 皆さん I'm pretty much the only person I know that wants to go to Japan there so you're a so big fan of Japan ねシュラビナさんシュラビナさんはどんな人なんだ I want to see you シュラビナさんね big fan of Japan the money you can get you can get a visa for Japan if you have 2 years 10 years はそうなんだ10 years いるんだ yeah so long 10 years work experience or studied plus work experience or marriage やっぱマリッジビザはどこでも強いんだねmarriage is one of ね good way to live in other countries ねやっぱ結局それなのかSo if every country introduce their system to get married with many people, we can live in every country ですね right? ダメ That way of thinking is not good in a field that is needed. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. If you get married later, they're going to check if it's a fake marriage だろ。And then process 少し時間かかるな。process takes some time まあね、そういうのもあるよね。偽装結婚ってやつでしょ。fake marriage でしょ。Yeah, it's not ダメだって、but we can realize equality. We can realize equality でしょ。Every people can get married with every people in every country. It's fair. ダメ ?Not? ダメかな。いいアイディアだと思うんだけどな。I think it is good idea なんだけどな。ダメか。Not good ね。Bad ね。ね。今日いっぱい笑った。Today, I laughed a lot. だからここ、I feel the muscle of my cheek is ね、こう、なんかこう、なんかこう、I feel muscle of my cheek gets to be tired. ここ。Because I laughed a lot today ね。いいんじゃん。ね。I think it's good ね。なんかね、笑顔。笑っていいよね。笑えってね。To laugh is very ね、important I think ね。To laugh is ね、very good for our health なんでしょ Isn't it? To laugh is very ね、good for our health, I heard. And so I want to laugh people out. ね。I want to make people laugh out on the floor. Shiraina-san, I was so shocked today. What happened on you? What happened on you? What happened? If you are okay, I want to listen to you. Tell me. ちら皆さん It's about the woman I met through a friend. And we were talking, but haven't met yet. And today, we did a webcam, and she was looking completely different from the pictures. あれでしょ？ recently the technology is developed too much, so we can change our face, or even we can change even our genders by photo でしょ？ by photo でしょ？ because of the technology でしょ？ because of the technology is developed too much でしょ？ too much でしょ？ I can understand. だから technology is not always good でしょ？ technology is not always good. ちょっとあれだよね。タイプとかタイプじゃないとかに関わらず、違ったらちょっとなんかこう、なんか違うよね。そう、なんかこう、送られてきたものだと思うから、そう、なんかこう、そう、it doesn't matter, she is beautiful or not. That is not matter. The problem is difference. So if we saw a photo, which is true, which is not different from the real, it's okay. If she is beautiful or not, it doesn't matter. The important thing is to be same, ね? To be same でしょ? But you saw a difference a lot. So that's the problem でしょ? That's the problem. And filters should be banned. Filters should be banned. And should have been honest from the でしょそういうことでしょそういうことでしょ she should have been honest from the start ねそう if she was honest from the start, it doesn't problem でしょ it doesn't matter, it doesn't problem. She sent a picture. She sent a picture from like 4 to 5 years ago that had filters on. Right? 嘘ついたね。ね。そう、初めからそのままだったらね、いいんだよ、別に。そう、本当に。違うことに、なんかだから、最初のがそうだって受け入れちゃうから、違うのが嫌なんだよね。I know. そう、I think そうね。 すごいよね。だからね、テクノロジーだよ、ほんと。The power of technology ね。でも初めから違うでしょね。そうそうそう。だプロブレムね。なんかすごいわかるよ。I can imagine. I can ね。I can have empathy というね。ほんとね。でも、なんて言うんだろう。別に本人が意図してなくても違ってしまうことがある。So, but there is also a case to make a difference. Even though the person don't make any difference by intent かな by intent. Even though the person don't make any difference intentionally or なんかこう indeliberate sometimes the difference are occurred. So for example, for me, I am on the webcam. I'm on the display. At the left bottom of that corner. My skin is seems to be clean. My skin seems to be clean because of the light, because of the webcam. But when I look at the mirror, my skin is not so clean like on the webcam. And then なんかこう I have a lot of bears ね。So my skin is not so clean like this, I think. Have bears ね。have bears and not so clean like this ね。But I don't make any effort or I don't have many intention. I forgot the word. わざとじゃない。わざと綺麗に見せてる。まあ、よく見せようとはするけど、なんか I don't use any filters and I don't use any special technique to make me being seen beautiful, handsome ね。Do you know Precla? Do you know Precla is machine to take a photo. And Precla is developed in Japan. And every high school girl student take a photo by machine called Precla. And in some foreign countries has a Precla print cloud machine in their countries, and recent Precla machine have a special filter.なんていうの? That filter make our eyes so bigger and make our skin so clean, so beautiful, so shiny, and we have a cheek on we have何? 化粧. We have cosme on our skin. That filter is very special ね。So, not only girls, but boys or men who take Precla machine we can have cheek on our we can have cosme on our cheek. Very なんていうかそこまでしちゃったらもうなんだか It's like an alien. It's like an alien two sparkle big eyes and ね very shiny beautiful white skin and the cosme on our face ね not the girls but boys ねなんか I think it weird なんだけど little bit なんかあそこまでやったらやりすぎ感があるけどなbut recent trend よいしょ。あー、笑ったな。今日はいい日。間違いなく。Today is a very good day. Today is very good day. I laughed a lot. ね。Through my streaming. Thanks to you. I laughed a lot. ね。もう perfect day. Today is a perfect day. もう I enjoyed today. Even though it's early in the morning in Japan. Today is perfect already. ね。もう Today is perfect already. I am perfect already. And you are perfect already. Of course. ね。As I said before, everyone is not perfect. But I say you're perfect ね。So, you're perfect. I think to use the phrase you're perfect in good meaning is okay or ね very good. But to require other people to be perfect is not good, I think. So when I say I am perfect, you're perfect, it doesn't require to comparison. I think to require to be perfect for other people is bad. ね。But to talk about なんか worth, not value. To talk about worth, to say you are perfect, I am perfect is good or great ね。We can grow up our 自尊心 egotism かななんていうの how can I say 自尊心なんて言うんだろう自尊心self-respect か We can cultivate our mind of self-respect そうね So that's good ね Do not hurt anyone でしょ Do not hurt anyone ねね、ちょっとI need to drink water ね I laughed a lot よいしょよいしょ うんうん。よいしょ。よいしょーん。あは。この NMORPG のいいとこでもあり、同時に大変なのは、こうレアアイテムをゲットするまでに、こう無限にも近い時間を使わないといけないこと。これが大変。So, I think a good thing and a bad thing of MMORPG is to use our time to get a rare item. So if you have luck, you don't use any time to get a rare item. But if you don't have luck, you use なんかinfinite your time. I mean, you use a time a lot forever. There are the problem ね、もう。I think ね、that is one of a good thing of MMORPG. I can spend very good time with my friend. なんかゴミ拾いとかしたいな、ふと。I think I want to pick up trash on the road とか in the park とか、なんだろうな、他に何があるだろう。他に何？なんか、on the seaside とかね。I want to pick up trash because I have a lot of time now ね。But でもどっかあるかな。I have no idea to do that. よいしょ。よいしょ。 これ方向変えれんのんか。なるほどね。よいしょよいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。And何なんだ and何 now few minutes before I talked to my friend with their game chat and and I said to my friend something on chat and she replied that it is difficult to know. I said it in good meaning or bad meaning. I have two patterns to understand what you said. So sometimes we have such a occasion through chatting, through chatting the text, through typing the text, we have problem to understand the other feeling. It's difficult to understand the feeling or thought through text. Yeah. It's natural It's natural because when we see for each other, when we see face to face, we can communicate with non-verbal ways. We can communicate with our face. We can communicate our gesture. We can communicate with atmosphere of ourselves. But through text chatting, we can't use non-verbal communication. Instead of it, we can use emoticons or their timing of sending a text. But not so well. Not perfect. So recently, I really enjoyed imperfection. I really enjoyed not being perfect. I'm not very perfect. I made a lot of mistake, and everyone is so. Everyone is so. Everyone has same problem, I think. Sure. よいしょよいしょよいしょよいしょ。And I need ね、item buff to get rare だよね。I need item buff. I need to use it. And use ね、meal. I use meal to power up ね。よいしょ。I got a lot of skill point. しかし、で、アイテムねんかな。I need rare item from the most big enemy, from the most big enemies. Name Tuka. I got a rare item from Tuka. This biggest enemy ですね。It is difficult to get ね。Tuka, this enemy ね。よいしょ。よいしょ。いやー出ないか。よいしょ。よいしょ。ね、a little bit hungry ね。I got a little bit hungry. Today the breakfast is なんだろう。Not sure. Not sure. よいしょ。 しょん。I got to be hungry. I need rare item. よいしょ。よいしょ。これいつになったら出るんだろう。あね、I'm not there ね。I don't counter this field to hunt the enemy, to hunt to get rare item.I'm not so often compared to any other people but I spend どれぐらいだろう I spend over the years to get a rare item I want to get the rare item it's a good time to get the rare item I think because I came here for over the year. but I know that it is natural that I can't get the rare item even though I spent 1 year. It's natural. I know that. Ines, you're hungry too? Now. いつもお腹空いてるよね、Ines. I think you are always hungry ね。まあでも起きてたらお腹すくよね。But I can understand you. Because I think people get to be hungry by 8 hours かな by 8 hours or 7 hours ね。People are recommended to have 3 meals. 食べることが好きだから。I see. でも食べ物って大事だよね。I learned many important things yesterday. Yesterday, I had a lunch with my friend, and lunch was good, delicious, ne? So I learned that to eat something delicious is very important in our life, ne? To eat delicious food makes us feel happy and relaxed. To eat something delicious ね gives us happiness ね I learned yesterday. And also I've read the article on the newspaper and which said human being enjoy their eating, and some senior older people say that their eating is my happiness. It means eating is my last happiness. So he said I've experienced a lot of things, and finally I think eating is my happiness. Eating is my last happiness. So human being, people are living to eat, I think, he said. Yeah, I can I'm not a man who is aged over 70, 80, 90. So I know that it is impossible for me to understand perfectly about what he said. But yeah, I can imagine and I can agree with him. Eating is なんかこう people are living to eat. To eat something is our happiness, our enjoyment in our life. In any ages. I know that. I can imagine. なるよね。美味しい食べ物食べたら幸せになるよね。 Yeah, I think so.よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。ほい、よいしょ。よいしょ。さあ、last 10 minutes to be the end of my streaming. I got another rare item, but this is not what I want. ねえ。I finally get rare item ね。within 10 minutes. よいしょ。I definitely needed later in よいしょ。I definitely need rare item ね。あ、間違えた。あ、でもカメラワークで結構コントロールできるもんやな。知らなかった。どこ？ I found the apple ね。He gives me a rare item. Okay. Last 7 minutes. よし、let's go. I became hungry. totally ね。よいしょね、よいしょ。 Life can be that the life should be ね。Life is just a life. We are just living. But I want to get rare item. よいしょ。I want to get rare item. よし。I can't control my luck. But I want to get rare item ね。But I think I have good fortune. I think I have good fortune. ね。I learned a lot of book and blogs on the website. And every book and blog said that the people who are lucky think themselves they are lucky. So to think I am lucky is very important for us. Every book says they don't complain about their life. They don't complain about others. They always think they are lucky. For example, a man is なんかこう staying at the bank, and the bank robber comes in suddenly and shoot the gun, and you are shooted unfortunately. Then what do you think? You are shooted on your shoulder. You are shooted on your shoulder. What do you think? Do you think you have bad fortune? For example, Ines, Shula Ines-san. Do you think you have bad fortune or not?お腹すいたな。お腹すいたぞ。よいしょ。Depends on the day. What do you mean? Depend on the day. Hey, I want to know more. Depends on the day. Interesting. Depends on the day. It depends on your feeling. It means someday I'm more lucky than other. Some days I'm more lucky than other. So when you go to the bank and you saw a bank robber and you're shooted on your shoulder. In this case, what do you think? You are unlucky or not? and you go to the bank, and suddenly bank robber comes into, and they shoot the gun, and unfortunately you are shot on your shoulder. So what do you think about it? You are unlucky or not? So according to the book and the blog,そういうこと。I'm lucky because I've been shot on my shoulders, so I'm not dead, but I'm lucky because I got the shoot at the net. So that's the important way of thinking. So people who think themselves they are lucky think like that way, Ines. So you think you are lucky woman. That way of thinking is very important. So people who think they are unlucky think that, oh, unfortunately, I was shot on my shoulder. They think like this. But people who think they are lucky is, oh, I'm lucky because if I'm shot on my heart, I'm definitely dead. So it's good because it's shoulder. They think. This way of thinking is very important. I learned. なるほどね。I see. This way of thinking is important ね。Okay. Now is the time of my streaming. Yeah. Thank you for coming to see my channel every day, Ines, Shula-mina-san, and any other audience who come to see my channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night and day. Bye bye.